Alright, so this is, I think, maybe my last vlog, who knows? But, as, yeah, I decided I'm going to talk about something that actually happened today. I work in the advising center, I'm an intern there, and, part of my job is to sit in with advisor appointments and, shadow, it's called shadowing their appointments. So, pretty much me and another advisor, we advise the student that comes in. It's a pretty interesting case that came in today. There was a student who, at first he seemed like, any ordinary student. He was 21 years old. I think he was a junior or something like that. And, he wanted to drop his class, but the ad drop deadline was actually a few weeks ago. So he couldn't drop it anymore. So the advisor explained that to him. And he was really mad. He was complaining. And, I was sitting there. I was like, wow, why is this student complaining? There's a clear cut deadline. It says it on the website. Why is he complaining? But then, of course, I was quick of me to judge. I shouldn't have done that. So upon him explaining his situation, I quickly realized that he's in a really tough position. It turns out that he's 21 years old. He's a full-time student, but he also works full-time. He's actually a real estate agent, I believe that's what he was. So in addition to going to class during the day, he during his breaks in the evenings, early morning, sometimes at night, sometimes he works as a real estate agent. So he barely has any free time to study. He's pretty much said that right after his classes or his tests or something, he would have to go to work. And I really felt bad for him. We told him that there's nothing we can do about the deadline about adding or dropping a class, but like I really felt bad for his situation because he's working full time and he's going to school full time, and it's really difficult to do. I probably couldn't do that myself. I'm working part time, but I know it's a lot different. He, sometimes said he works 50, 60 hours a week. That's really tough. I just feel really bad for him, but me and the advisor, we talked to him, and the advice we gave him was that, um, what did we tell him? We told him that, like it's hard to do both, and if we could give him some piece of advice, we tell him to, focus, like keep both, but maybe focus more on one and maybe a little less on the other. Like if work is really, you need the money, you need the money, but if work is that important, then maybe you should take a few less classes, or if you really want to get your degree, then maybe you should cut back on your work schedule. So it's hard to do both at the same time, but we pretty much just suggested to him, um, do both, but learn how to manage your time properly because it's really what college is. Getting through college is about managing your time, and it's pretty much the advice we give to all students who come and manage your time properly, and you can't really go wrong with that.